Hello, welcome back to Outmounts Labs. My name's Penny, and I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to be working on my own game. This is just sort of a devlog. I'm going to be doing the opening cutscene today, blocking it out. So I figured I'd record it. Hopefully it'll be interesting or helpful to you. You are also, of course, always welcome to just use this as kind of background. I often listen to other people's devlogs or put them on my extra screen and just work on my own game. So, trying to provide the same service. Alright, let's get started. Let's see. Script here. Now, some people don't really have a script or they have a script electronically. I actually like having a paper script. So I'm going to be using my paper script, so you might hear me reading off of it. I like to do cutscenes with a controller script that does everything. All the other events typically are just visuals. But everybody's a little different, so if that's not how you do it, that's cool too. So I'm using color coding based on their hair colors for their dialogue. Just something I like to do. I have found that for dialogue, you want to use the brightest version of a color that you have available. And do remember that you can change those 32 colors, yeah, by changing the image in your system file called window, or you can use a plugin to get as many colors as you like. Yep. Okay, I don't hate it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Start the cutscene. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, in case you're following along, the reason I'm doing the preload here is it's going to turn the character transparent, it's going to turn the screen black, it's going to do a bunch of stuff that I want to happen before there's any background, because that background creates a little stutter you may have seen a minute ago. Alright, let's give it a try. There's still a little stutter there, so we're still going to need to start in transparent, I think. Alright, that looks much better. Black, fades in. interesting. Action. Oh, we're there, but we're invisible. I wonder if. No, I think we're going to do it this way. So that's fine. That worked well enough. Let's have you do move right, turn left. Have you move right and turn up. Okay. This plugin, by the way, is one that I wrote. If you're interested in using it, please feel free. You can check out the video I did before this to learn how to make it, or just to get the download link. So we're going to fade out, erase that picture. We won't have followers following, so we need to cutscene off. Yeah, that needs to happen. The cutscene is there. Good. Okay. Just in case. I do think we're gonna have to like move it so that okay. Turn down. Common event. End cutscene. You load up. You start walking. Why did we fade back out? Oh, because this is supposed to be faded. That would do it. Forward, we're talking. We fade out, we fade in, and we're in charge. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Alright. And you are sent to 3, 4. That's where I need you to be. So I'm going to send you here. And then we're going to go over here. And the last thing we're going to do, common event in cutscene. We can have you step down then, because you're still transparent. And through is still on, I believe. It might hang up here, we'll see. Nope, that worked great. Is our through? I think we can still walk through stuff. Yep, through's still on for some reason. Alright, let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, we can definitely still walk through things. Okay. Let's figure that out. Through all. We also want you lot to start with opacity 0. So we'll be invisible there. So we could do this. We could do this. Or else I'm gonna change opacity 0. Jaina, Laura. Change opacity. Let's just make it fairly simple. Why don't we do, let's do 25, weight 15, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 75, 200, 225, 255. This might throw off the timing some, so that is okay. We might have to mess with that. But we don't want to wait though. Alright, we'll just try it like that. I just figured out to throw in some wait commands timing wise. Actually, that looks pretty good. Although, what? Why am I still able to pass through things? Huh, I gotta figure this out. Alright, so... player through on. Player through off. Should definitely be off. Let's see. No, I should not be able to pass through this. Huh. Alright. Let's do this. Turn you to action, but just turn you off for a minute. I actually don't use a ton of parallax mapping. This map is the exception, not the rule. Alright, well I can't walk through it now. Exactly like I shouldn't be able to. So there's something going wrong with that. All right. So what is the problem? All right. Okay. We do all the things. We set it to through. We do all the things. Through off. Through off, like. In cutscene. Oh, well, there's the problem. I should get rid of this. Cutscene off. Erase picture, blah blah blah, that's fine. Okay, that looks good. Go back over here. Transparent off. Alright, let's see how it looks. Well, it would look better if you... It's fine. Appears, walking and talking. Okay. That's invisible anyway, so that's fine. Alright, let's try it from the top. Alright, this might be it. Black screen. Load the scene. Enter our player characters. So close. Also, lot. Try that. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. guess maybe we just have to have them all wait. I don't know why that would be true, but it just might be where we're at. Alright, move here. What in the hell is going on? Why are they partially see-through? Alright, I don't hate that. Not perfect, but I think it can work with it. This I hate, however. So this we gotta fix. I think what we have to do is this without waiting. So it'll do it, but ideally it'll be just a second behind. Not even a second, like a tenth of a second. Cutscenes are just like this. You just gotta fiddle until it looks right to you. There it is. Okay, that looks good. I do want to try one last thing just to see if we can get lucky. I don't think it's going to work, but it is worth a shot. And that is to have you two not wait. And hope that that means we get some walkage right away. Let's see it. It's not any better, but it's not any worse. Okay. Right. Maybe I can have them start moving. I wonder, that might actually work. Let's try that. We just flipped where they're at. So, we can put it back if we need to. I'd really like them to be sort of fading in while walking. That's what we're trying to do here, by the way. They fade in. Huh. Well, that didn't work at all, did it? I do think we can probably do this again, though. Where only the last one is waiting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We walk. Very good. Ooh, but we're waiting for you to talk. Well, actually, that might be better. Just see how it looks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I like that better. We are going to add in a balloon because they're sort of having a moment. Exclamation. All right, let's try that. Okay. There it is. That looks great. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So turn back on the parallax for a moment. So we could do something like they start walking again. Say the final line. Okay, let's do that. So, okay. We're gonna say movement. Right, turn up. Okay. Okay. We're gonna actually have to take that somewhere else. Okay. I believe that should do it. Let's take a look, and then we can add music and again. So, Gina, are you nervous? No. Focus, you two. These are our final exams. If we can get through these, we'll be real adventurers. You know, the kind who can take real contracts. Great. Be nice, Gina. Aura is right. Our destination, the Red Dragon Inn, should be right up ahead. Let's keep going. So I'm going to change that dialogue a little bit, just because I think it flows a little better the way I actually said it. Oops, one more down. Okay. Change that. There we go. All right. There was one of those weird stutters. Which is odd. Other than that, fade out plus. I wonder if I've got something at the Red Dragon Inn that created that. I bet I do. Yep, here we go. No, that's not doing it. Oh, I wonder. I bet it was the transfer event itself. So that should be showing. Okay, let's see if we can speed through and get a look at what's causing that. And it goes out. It's visible there for a moment. It's that same stutter effect. Do we need to somehow like stick on? I don't know why we would need to do this, but we can see. Let's see, and the cutscene effect. All right, let's try this. Goes out. There we go. Well, for a minute it was good. Flip it around. Fades out. Fades in. Bing. There it is. Beautiful. Okie dokie. So that looks great. Everybody's happy. Let's see about some music, and that will probably be that. That. We'll say 5 seconds. I feel like I might have already done this. Actually here. So you shouldn't be needed. Just play. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Let me go through. I think it's actually just the volume is down. Try turning my volume up just a bit. This might be hearable for a second. Huh. Nope, I cannot hear that music for sure. Alright, well, then we'll add it here. It's odd. Take it off of here. Alright, we'll go over to the opening. We'll take off our placeholder. Hopefully this will be our final cutscene. There's our music. People appear. So, Jaina, are you nervous? No. Focus, you two. These are our final exams. If we can get through this, we will be real adventurers. You know, the kind who can take real contracts. Great. Be nice, Jaina. Aura's right. Our destination, the Red Dragon Inn, should be right up ahead. Let's keep going. Excellent. So, we want you to do a few more move rights. 2, 3, and we want you to turn up. Just for the sake of it. We'll watch it one more time. A little quirk of MZ. Okay. 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 Walk, we turn, we cut, we appear. Perfect. Common event. Show controls. Speed through, just make sure that it does in fact show the controls and they work as they're supposed to. You can hold down the Z key, by the way, to have it speed up like that in test mode, which you're in when you're in the editor, or debug mode. We appear. We show the controls, we press C to exit, and everything is working. Okay, and there it is. That is a cutscene complete. We started with a written script and a vague idea. We used the engine to build it out or block it, and then we tested it until it did exactly what we wanted it to be. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and happy game making.